Motivated, I'm the truth. Going hard in the booth. All my dreams is coming true. If I can make it, you can too. Wasn't in a skipping school. Had to play by the rules. If you got dreams, don't be a fool. The process make it even cool. Gotta really pay attention. That right there is tunnel vision. Can't be falling, can't be slipping.
Welcome to another episode of ISO versus the world. First of all, I'd like to thank y'all for all the success that we having. Getting the Beyonce vs. Taylor Swift episode over 400,000 views. The Dame Dash episode to over, I think, 250 or 300,000 views, something like that. And please continue to rate, review, like, share, subscribe, consolidate the plays, and all that good stuff which y'all have been doing. We are back with another episode. We have Eboni here again. For 1, 2, 3. I believe this is the fourth time. For the fourth time. And I'm gonna tell you honest to God truth. This episode was not planned. so we just winging it. So if it's all over the place, then it's all over the place. Y'all enjoy when she here anyway. So thank y'all for all the episodes that she has been on. They doing very, very well. I appreciate that. I kind of figured that if I got you on the microphone, people will like you. You're very relatable. And a lot of people saying, especially women, saying that they go through, and they went through some of the same things that you go through. So that's why, I guess they can just relate to you. So, you know what I mean? Just thank everybody for that. And once again, like I said, this joint might just be all over the place, but y'all say that some of them episodes that we just all over the place is the best to y'all. So, first of all, I'd like to say, how's everything?
Well, so on the 14th, I go to the court because I don't know if I told everybody I had got 3 DUIs, and I have one in Philly, one in Jersey, and another one in. My last one was in Maryland. So they trying to give me 0 to 270 days because it's my 3rd DUI. But my other 2 DUIs was 10 years ago. So I don't know how this court date gonna go, y'all. Y'all might not see me for a minute because I don't know how much time they're gonna give me. So y'all might miss me for a minute.
So you said 0 to 200 something days. So is that the max? How does that work? So is that the maximum?
They gave me 2 offers. They said you take 90 days straight, or you let the judge decide, and your cap is, I don't know what cap stands for. Don't ask me. I don't know. But your cap is 0 to 270 days. So the judge can give me anywhere from 0 to 270 days.
So 200.
Or I could have took the 90 days straight.
270 days off the top of my head. That sounds like what? 9 months?
That's 9 months. So listen, so when I had went to court last week, right? So this man was in a court, and I can't remember exactly what he did, but the judge said, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 days in jail, and you don't have to pay no fines or anything. You just take 2 days, or do you want 2 years probation? That's what that man said. He said he wanted the 2 years probation. Like, he's definitely going to jail. He took the 2 year probation over 2 days in jail. He ain't had to pay no nothing. Everything would be like done after the 2 days in jail. Instead of the 2 days in jail, he took the 2 years probation. I couldn't believe that. Me and my friend was looking at each other like, is he serious? Like, people was crazy. Like, me and him was thinking like maybe he wanted to just get high or something, because he told the judge, can I do the 2 days tomorrow because I got another court date tomorrow. Me and my friend looked at each other like, what? Are you serious? 2 years probation over 2 days in jail. What would you take?
I'll probably take the 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days in jail. That's it.
I would take the 2 days.
Because then you got to deal with going to probation. You got to deal with taking a urine. You got to deal with not getting in trouble with the law for the next 2 years. I don't know what type of history that man got, but like at the end of the day, like I would never in my entire life. If a judge gave me 2 days, 2 days of jail over 2 years probation, I'm definitely going to take the 2 days in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but so next week, y'all, I go to court on the 14th. So I might not be back for a minute. I don't know how much time the judge gonna give me. I don't know. Maybe he'd be a little lenient because I got like a couple of letters from like people, saying that I'm a good person. I really am.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna pray for you. And well, they said okay, so they gave you the option of you could take 90 days, which is 3 months, or the maximum you can get is from
0 to 9 months, basically.
So that means the judge can say, well, I doubt they didn't say you're going to give you nothing. Because you say 0, and I don't think the judge is going to be like...
Well, he could also send me like to rehab. He can give me like a week. He can give me 2 weeks. You never know.
So that's so that's what your plan is. So you didn't take the offer that they offered you.
No, I didn't take the 90 days.
Oh, okay.
No. But also, remember, I did 35 days in rehab, so that should look good on my, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, I'm thinking that maybe the judge should send me back to rehab for 30 days. Or if I do go to jail, I'll do 30 days in jail. But I'd rather do 30 days in rehab than 30 days in jail.
Makes sense.
What would you do?
I mean, I ain't never been to rehab, and I ain't never been to jail. Other than had some handcuffs on me and sitting in the breathing. I ain't never been, to prison. Mm-hmm. So and I damn sure I ain't never been to rehab. So I mean, what's the difference? I mean,
well, rehab is a little bit like. It's a lot different. It's not a little bit different. It's a lot different. Rehab, like you can wear you wear your regular clothes. You get to go to the store. You can get like visits. I'm not sure because I never really had like a visit in rehab, but I'm pretty sure you can get visits. You talk on the phone for like as long as you'd be good in a rehab, like 15, 30 minutes or something like that. I don't know how long you talk on the phone in jail, but you don't have to pay for no phone calls in rehab. All the phone calls are free. You get your own food. Like you go to the store and buy your own food and, eat your own food. Jail is a whole lot different. You got to eat their food. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if you could smoke in jail, but their rehab, they let you go outside and smoke after every breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know about jail though, because I haven't been in jail that long, or any jail that lets you go outside and smoke and stuff like that. But it's a lot different. It's a lot different. You get like a little bit more like privileges.
Okay. Well, hopefully everything work out. You said next week?
On the 14th.
On the 14th.
The 14th, I go to, that's my sentence.
Okay. Yeah. So hopefully everything work out.
Yeah, because I just pray that like I get a little bit leniency because at the end of the day, like my DUIs was like far apart. Mm-hmm. It was like years ago. So, but I didn't even think that they was going to see that. Because it was so long ago, like 10 years ago. So I didn't even think they was going to, really see that. But hopefully it worked out for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, the people, hopefully y'all pray for it. I'll let y'all know by the time, well, this, I don't know when this episode will come out. It might be a few weeks, who knows. But we'll see.
Hold on, wait a minute. So it take a few weeks for the episodes?
No, just whenever we decide to put it out. Because we may not want to put it out before. You know what I'm saying? Because
what you mean before?
Before you go to court.
So why wouldn't you do that?
I don't know, because who knows? Who knows who may see this, who may watch it? Who knows? Because you going to court here or you going to court in Maryland?
In Maryland.
Yeah, you're going to court in Maryland. I have no clue who watches us and all that, and who may see this and not say nothing. Who knows?
Right.
You really don't know in the world. You know what I mean? God forbid the person who got something to do with it might say, Well, I just seen her talking about it. She looked familiar. I just seen her talking about it on the internet. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about nothing that is like incriminate me.
I know. I'm just saying. She like, oh well, that's what she thinks she gonna get. We gonna give her the whole 200. Yeah, man. Who knows? You know what I mean? So, but hopefully everything work out for you. You know what I mean? You said the best thing would be rehab again. So we hope that work out. So
yeah, hopefully my lawyer show up because my lawyer didn't even come to the last court date I had. So hopefully she show up.
God damn. So hold on. Your lawyer didn't show up. So how does that work? Like you just say you can't tell them. Well, my lawyer not here. I'm supposed to have a lawyer. They just what did they just tell you? Like too bad. That's too bad. You gotta still.
Yeah, well, I had a public defender, so another public defender was there, but she didn't really know, much about my case. So she just pushed it to the 14th too. So I got like 3 different cases on the 14th.
Okay. Yeah, everything work out for you.
Right. Me too.
Not. So if they hold on. All right, no question. If they tell you that, okay, when they sentence you and they tell you that, you got to go there immediately. Like if they sentence you and say, well, we're going to give you a month in jail. You don't get to come back here. Do you get to come back to Philly or you say, well, please let me come there. What time do I got?
That's a good question because I'm going to ask because I'm not sure if I could ask the judge, let's say if they give me 2 months. If I could be like, okay, judge, can I come back on, in a couple of months and do my 2 months or whatever? I'm going to ask and see.
Okay.
Because that'll be better for me to do it in the wintertime in like October.
No, I'm just saying, because I don't know if they just be like, well, we sentence you and you got to go immediately there. You might be like, well, I'm not from here. I'm not from this state. I don't live in this state. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know how that works, but we just hopefully everything work out for you with that.
Right. And I'm on probation too, so. But, my probation officer said that in Bucks County, my probation officer said that whatever happens with this case, it's not going to affect my probation or anything.
Okay. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, because, they'll violate you and you violate probation. That's like 60 days. 60, 90 days or 30 to 90 days, I think. I'm not sure. I have never really violated my probation. I've been on probation for 20 years.
That's like some wild little shit.
And I've been on probation for 20 years, and I have not once violated my probation.
Hold on. So you're on probation. The DUIs don't violate that?
Well, no, because it's traffic. It's not really like a criminal thing. Like if I was to get into a fight, you know what I'm saying, or like a vehicle homicide or something like that. Yeah, but it's a traffic thing. So.
Okay.
Because when I got the first 2, they didn't really say anything. I didn't get violated or anything. So.
All right. Well, hope everything work out for you. Yeah. We don't. I mean.
But it's DUIs is I don't. It's different. It's totally different from like I said, assault, simple assault and stuff like that. That's violent. Like if I go in the store and steal, that's criminal and stuff like that. Okay. Like me getting pulled over, but I don't know. That's what they said. I'm just saying it.
Okay.
But that's what they said to me. So.
All right. Okay. I mean, yeah, like we said, man, everybody, y'all pray for her. You know what I mean? I'll probably give y'all an update or something like that. I mean, we should be putting this out within the next couple of weeks, but you know what I mean? If not, we'll give you an update. Cause if I don't hear from them, I'll be like, they locked their ass up.
So
when y'all start hitting them, like, what happened to
got pulled
her?
over by the cops and when you was in your days of drinking?
No, I never got pulled over the times I was drinking. I done been pulled over a million times, but You know what I mean? Never the times I was drinking.
So when they just give you tickets?
I mean, most of the times, I think the only time I only ever got, out of all the, this is what's crazy. Out of all the times I ever got pulled over in life, I only ever got one ticket, and that was in New Jersey for not wearing a seatbelt.
Really?
Yes. Out of all the times I've ever been pulled over,
but how can
I only
they
got a ticket one time.
That's weird to me, because how can they see if you got a seatbelt on in the car? Like,
No, because they just gave me
right?
something. Now, I mean, I'm gonna tell you how what happened. I was coming back from Atlantic City. I had the seatbelt on. When they pulled me over, I took the seatbelt off
to get your stuff, right?
So he took all. I mean, so after all my stuff checked out, he just had to write me a ticket. Well, your seatbelt is off. I said I had it on, but I took it off. But he was like, "Well, you can't really prove that." He just need to write me a ticket. So I was like, "It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pay the ticket any damn way."
How much was the ticket?
I can't remember what the ticket was. It was so damn long ago. But I do remember that. I got that in New Jersey. That's the only time I ever got a ticket for getting pulled over. And that was a bullshit ticket too. He just wrote me the ticket because all my stuff checked out.
So what did he say he was pulling you over for?
I forgot what he was pulling me over for. Some old bullshit excuse that I done been pulled over a million times. I done been pulled over so much and I never got, that's only one time I ever got a ticket. And that was a bullshit ticket because it wasn't really nothing to give me. You know what I mean? That's why I do believe in racial profiling and all that. Or if you got a certain type of car and all that type of stuff, that's what they look for. Because I've been pulled over so many times that it don't make no sense in life. And only ever got a ticket one time. And that was a bullshit ticket because my stuff checked out then. So he just, I got a ticket for not wearing the seatbelt. I was like, I took the seatbelt off when I'm in the glove compartment. So, I mean, I was like, oh, okay, all right. And just took the ticket and I paid the ticket like the next day. So
it must not have been a lot.
No, it wasn't nothing. That's how I know I'm like, I done been pulled over. When I think about it, I've been pulled over so many times.
And you have never got a ticket?
And I only got a ticket once.
One time. Wow.
Ticket once. You know what I mean? So trust me. So I do believe the whole racial profiling thing is real. The profiling thing is real. A black man got a certain car, a certain truck, SUV. Now if you drive, the Dodge Chargers and stuff like that, they pull them over. I do believe that it's certain cars that they decide to pull people over. So I do believe in the whole the profiling thing. You know what I mean? I do know that's real. It gotta be real as many times as I done been pulled over. And you can't, you know what I mean? And you just checking my stuff and just letting me go. Oh, my light is out. Then you go check your light not out. Mm-hmm. When you park your car, your light not out. You pull me over, you said my light was out. Light not out. What you pulling me over for? You know what I mean? So yeah. I do feel for a fact that the whole profiling thing is real. I do believe in racial profiling and profiling the black man, like you drive like a certain type of car. Back then it was the whole, because now it's like Chargers and the whole goddamn them Hellcats and all that. Now they the popular cars. Back when I was younger, it was like trucks, like Tahoes, Denali's and stuff like that. So if you drove any certain parts of the city, you was getting pulled over. Like if I drove down West Philly, down 52nd Street, I was getting pulled over. Damn near every goddamn time. I remember I got pulled over. I was in West Philly. I got pulled over. Of course, I didn't get no ticket, let me go. And like 3 blocks away, somebody else pulled me over. Another cop pulled me over. And I just had to tell him, well, I just got pulled over 3 blocks away.
And what happened?
He just let me go. So you can't tell me they ain't profiling because what did you pull me over for? He ain't really had no reason. The first guy, that cop, didn't have no reason to pull me over. Now, I mean,
did you ask him?
You asked him, well, you like, you come to talk license registration. Now, I mean, you give it to him, but you ask, ask what you pull me over for.
And what?
Suspicious vehicle or something like that in the area, something like that, or we got a call or something like that, whatever stuff that they say. Now, I mean, not to vilify cops, but let's be for real. Y'all got it. Now, I mean, y'all probably told a script or something to say when we gonna look for this certain type of car, a type of truck you see, or if your windows tinted. That was back when I was younger, so The first truck I had the tinted window. So
the tinted window thing was a thing. Like,
so
you had tinted windows, you automatically get pulled over.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, that's what it is, and I know they told to give you some BS excuse because for all the times out there, I told them that my brake lights was out and my damn brake lights was never out. For as many times the damn cop told me that shit, that's the reason why they pulled me over. Like I said, this is not. I mean, I'm not going to vilify the cops. Know what I mean, it's some good people out there, some good cops out there, but come on now, I know the whole. Okay, we're looking for these type of cars. Know what I mean? People driving these type of cars, these type of trucks, especially when my window was tinted. Back when I was younger, and my windows was tinted. I was like, I was getting pulled over all the goddamn time and never getting a ticket. You know what I mean? But my thing is, the truck come factory like that. It come from a manufacturer like that. It's not like I tinted the windows. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so I don't know if I told you. Remember I told you somebody broke in my car like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you told me you want to share that with the experience with the people?
Yeah, they broke in. I was at the club and they actually broke in like the 8 to 10 people cars. And it's like security like outside the club that sits outside. So like how are you sitting outside and you don't hear glass break? Like 8 to 10 cars got broken into. It was like the cops was like it was like 2 or 3 different like police officers taking reports because people got their car broken into. They stole my makeup. They stole my makeup case. They actually took my clothing bag and put it in my girlfriend's car because they went in her car and robbed her. So they put my pink bag that I carry my clothes in for the weekend. They put it in her car, and she didn't know it was my bag. She was like, "Girl, they put this pink bag." I said, "What it look like? Got a black handle?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "That's my bag." She's like, "Oh, I gave it to the security guard." Security guard took my bag and left it outside. But anyway. Yeah, like 8 to 10 people got their cars broken into, and the police, the security people was outside. Like, how don't you hear that? That don't make sense. And the police officer said the same thing, cause it's like it's actually 3 different like parking lots. It's one that's like right next to the club. It's a building in between the club, and it's a parking lot. And then there's one directly across the street where it's a church, and it's a big giant parking lot. So like. If this is the building, you could see the parking lot directly across the street. But this parking lot you can't see because it's a building right there, but you're close to this parking lot. So if you hear glass, you can hear glass breaking across the street and next to you. So I don't understand like how the security people didn't hear the glass break.
I mean...
But I had to pay to get my window fixed. And when I had tint on my front window. I had the factory tint and they didn't put the factory tint back on my window. I was so mad. I got one window that's like not tinted on my car. But yeah, it was crazy to me because I was on the phone with my girlfriend and she's like, "Oh, I think it was an inside job because, the security is sitting right outside. They don't even only sit in their car. They stand outside and they stand outside and they walk around. So how don't you hear glass breaking if you're standing outside and you're walking around?" And he told my girlfriend, because my girlfriend asked me the same question. He said, "Well, how am I supposed to be everywhere? I can't be everywhere at one time." What do you mean? Like that just didn't make any sense at all. But you know what? At the end of the day, I got my bag back with my clothes in it. I got one sneaker. I had 2 pairs of sneakers. I got one sneaker of each shoe. They stole my one sneaker. So now I gotta buy 2 pairs of sneakers again. Cause I love those sneakers. I love those. I got the gray Starburst. All Stars. The Chucks. I got the dark gray ones, and then I had these these Air Max Nike sneakers. They both was comfortable. I love both of them sneakers, but they were the thick sole All Star sneakers. They don't have them for guys because they women's sneakers. But.
No, the crazy thing is, they don't have them guys. I seen a guy wearing them today.
Really?
Yeah.
They with the thick sole?
Yeah, the ones that all the women be wearing. I seen a guy wearing them today.
Where?
I was down in South Philly.
Was he gay?
I have no clue. Ain't like I'm gonna walk up and ask him. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna walk up and ask him.
He had to be gay because those are like women's sneakers. Like men don't normally have like thick sole sneakers like that.
Yeah.
Unless they like boots or something like that. Like y'all got thick sold boots that.
Yeah, so.
And they was All-Star sneakers, Converse?
Yeah, they was the ones that the chicks be wearing. All the chicks be wearing. But it was a guy wearing them. And it's okay. Ain't like I'm gonna walk up to. I just noticed that he had them on. That's the first time I ever seen a guy with them on. I only ever see women with them on.
Yeah, but you don't have to walk up to somebody like nowadays. You don't have to walk up to men and tell if they gay or not. Like you just like look.
No,
at
he was.
I
mean, just regular. It's not like he was out there flamboyant, switching or something like that to where you be like, oh, all right. He just like a regular dude, but it's regular dudes that. Whatever his sexuality is, but that's the first. But I didn't notice that. That's the first time I ever seen a guy wearing them shoes. Yeah. What's today? Now I mean that you brought it up. Was earlier today. Yeah, and I noticed that. I was like, you got the joints that the chicks be wearing.
Yeah, men don't.
I just kept walking.
Men don't normally wear those.
Yeah, so.
But you should also be able to tell, like, by looking at a man if they're gay or not, like, especially if they wearing girl sneakers.
I mind my business. Women. Y'all got like a radar for that. Y'all can pick up on that. Even if somebody is not like all out there like that. Y'all can women can like pick up on that. Even if it's a guy that he dressed regular and they barely talk, women can pick up on that.
I mean, men can too.
I mean, I'm on my business, so unless I hear you talking and you sound feminine or something like that. but most women that I know, they can pick up on that. They'll be like, oh, he's gay.
Well,
this time people say that to me, and I'll be like, I can't tell because I don't really have no conversation with him. I'm like, I can tell you, really, you only had a couple minute conversation, but I guess you could just tell. So
nowadays, it's not really that hard to tell if men is gay because they so open with it.
Yeah.
So it's not really that hard.
Okay.
That probably was a sign how women don't wear them women's sneakers from being a little, on the funny side.
I mean, we ain't gonna say funny side, man.
Nowadays, it's so easy
it is what it
to
is
tell
with them.
men are gay.
I mean, it ain't my business. I really don't care. I just
have to.
I just remember that because I just noticed it.
It's about you. If you look at a man, you notice he had women's sneakers on. So
yeah, I was just thinking, okay, I was just like, that's the first time I've ever seen a guy with them sneakers on. I only ever see women, and I just
gay or not?
I didn't think about all of that. I was just like. I just kept it moving. I just looked down in his shoes. I noticed that he had them on. And I just kept it moving. I was like, oh, all right. When I'm going to think about it all day. I ain't worried about what that man doing. I just happened to notice it because we were walking down the street and I just seen, and it just caught my eye that was the first time I ever seen a guy with them shoes on. Only ever seen women wear them shoes. So I just looked at it for a second and just kept it moving. And I'm gonna think about it all day. I ain't about to worry about it.
We was growing up, it was hard to tell who was gay and who wasn't gay, because it wasn't a thing. It wasn't it was a thing, but it wasn't like how it is now. You gonna get this damn episode took down as soon as we put this goddamn episode up. What?
They gonna snatch this damn episode down so goddamn fast.
No, but what I'm saying is, when we was growing up, it was hard to tell who was gay and who wasn't gay. But now, people are so especially men are so open with it. You can just tell. Okay. So in my brain, I'm thinking well, how you can tell if he was gay? He had them sneakers on. When we was growing up, it was hard. Cause it was hitting all the time. People wasn't really out in the open like they are now. But now,
all right,
they don't care.
All right, I'll take your word for it. We gonna move on. Like I said, I ain't got time to be putting this episode up and he snatching it down. Telling something.
What, talking about gay people?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How would that get taken down? How would it get taken
down these days?
We sit here, we curse.
What are we talking about it for? I don't understand what you're getting that deep into it for.
No, because we be on here, we be cursing and saying shit.
They don't care
saying
about that.
Pussy and stuff like that. Soon we say something about a gay person, we gonna get shut down.
Yeah, maybe. I ain't got time for them talking about something. Yeah, they snatched the episode off the damn internet. Especially YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't. That's your thing. I don't know, but that just don't make sense to me.
Yeah, a lot of stuff don't make sense. So what's going on in your life?
Nothing really. I'm just worried about my court case next week. That's it. So hopefully I don't really get that much time. Because I don't want to be in jail for nobody wants to sit in jail for any time.
I mean, yeah, anytime, but
the 2 days, I'll sit in jail 2 days instead of taking 2 years probation.
Don't worry about that thing. 2 days. If they offered you 3 months, I mean, you might go in there. And cry when you talk. You know what I mean? Tell them that you're sorry and getting your life together and all that. Cool.
I don't even think that works anymore. Them judges be hip to that shit.
I mean, listen. You gotta try something. They talking about some 9 months. You mess around. That's what be crazy. I mean, I hope that don't happen. But if you look at that, you be like, all right, it's winter time now. If you got to do the rest of the year by the time you get out, because think about that, it's not much. You'll be getting out
in December.
Yeah, the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? That's if it happened right away.
Yeah, but listen, crying don't work. Let me tell you, my daughter had court last week because this lady, she maced her, and it was a big thing. So what happened was the lady and my daughter Fava got into it over a parking spot. So from that day on, she just kept harassing, kept doing stuff to the cars, writing on the house door and stuff, talking about move, bitch, niggers and stuff like that. So she ended up throwing a
niggas. She ain't black too? Was she white?
She's Spanish.
Oh.
So she white, Spanish. So she threw I think it's something wrong with her, cause out of the blue she'll just start doing stuff, and we don't even, nobody bothers us anything. So she ended up throwing a flower pot at the door, and so my daughter, she was watching my baby father's other daughter, and she comes downstairs over the door and see the lady, and she's like, "Did you do this?" So the lady started cussing at my daughter and this, and the third. So my daughter started cussing her back out and whatever. At the end of the story, the lady ended up macing my daughter. My daughter never ran up on her or tried to swing up on her. She ended up macing her. So we went to court last week. The lady started bawling, crying. Bawling, crying. That judge was staring at the walls. He ain't even about to look at her when she started crying. So I doubt that crying is going to work when I go to jail. I believe if I tell my story, that might work. But I don't think that crying is going to work. Because that lady was crying her behind off. And then she gonna tell the judge she smacked my daughter, but that was another case. The judge was like, "Wait a minute, hold up. What's another case? You smacked her?" She's like, "Yeah, but then that's another case." And then look, the judge kept asking her if she spoke. Kept asking. Well, he asked her daughter if she spoke English, because the lady kept speaking in English, and we had to postpone the date because it wasn't an interpreter there. So he like, "Oh, you speak English? Do she speak good? She speak English?" She was like, "Yeah, she speak a little." But every time the judge talk, or when there was time to say something, she'll speak in English and she'll speak very clearly. But I don't think crying is gonna work though. I think them judges is used to people coming in there crying because they don't want to go to jail.
Damn.
Would you cry?
I mean, me, no. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, so.
I don't think crying is gonna work. I think if I say my piece, and that's that. Whatever happens, it happens. Yep. I just gotta deal with it. That's it. Because I made that mistake. So.
Damn. Yeah. Hope everything work out. You know what I mean, so like I said, man. Yeah. Hope everything work out for the best. Then you come back, tell your story. Yeah. So. Tell your story again, or we'll go. I mean, you're talking about some goddamn man. So if you go to rehab, you got to go to rehab in Maryland too. If they send you to rehab, and anything that got to go on, you got to do it in Maryland. You can't do it here.
That's what I'm gonna ask. Because when I first went to rehab, I came to rehab out here. I didn't go to rehab in Maryland. I don't even know if they. You know what they do? They got rehabs in Baltimore. But I'm like an hour and 45 minutes away from Baltimore. So I'm not sure if I have to be in Maryland if I'm able to do rehab and do it, or if I have to be in Philly.
Yeah.
Not sure.
hope everything work out. Cause I don't want people to be on there like hitting us up. Know what I mean? Email me. What's going on with Eboni? Listen,
you know, it's funny.
Lock that ass up. Listen,
I have so.
What you want me to tell you?
So much to talk about, and I can't even like in my brain. I can't even like. I would have to like write it down or something like that because I do have like a lot of stories to tell y'all. I have a whole lot of stories to tell y'all.
I bet you. Yeah, I believe you do. So, I mean, yeah, because they do want to know. They do want you to tell them stories, though. They do. They do.
I have a lot of stories I can tell y'all.
So
hopefully when I go to jail and I get out of jail, I can tell y'all my jail experience.
Right. Be like, what's going on? What? Like, listen, they locked their ass up down Maryland. I ain't going all the hell down there. You know what I mean?
And Charles County, that's like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours away.
Yeah, so.
But I'm currently doing intensive outpatient. Like I go like outpatient rehab. I go like twice a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays.
What is that? When you like sit around and talk and all that? Or?
Yeah, you talk. You go to groups. It's the same thing. It's like like you going to a group. Like you went to a D group.
Okay.
It's the same thing. There's no big difference. But on Wednesdays, I get like a one-on-one, like a counselor. So you just get to talk like personally. It's like personal. On Thursdays, it's a group.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, does that help? You know what I mean? Do you like doing that, or did you?
You know what's funny? When I was in rehab and it was time for me to go, I really, in my brain, I was like, I'm not really ready to go. But me being in the outpatient, yeah, it does. It helps because you like. You get to like have a one-on-one and talk to your counselor and tell them what's going on in your life and then what's going on in your brain and how you feel about a lot of situations and people a lot of people don't have people to talk to and they just go through stuff and they go through and people go through stuff differently like they can't handle a lot of situations normally, like everybody else can, like other people can. But at the end of the day, it's good for me.
Okay. Yeah, so we say hope everything work out for the best, that situation. I'll let y'all know. Hopefully everything will be all right. Hopefully, everything just work out for the best. I feel like it would. But yeah.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully I will.
Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You know what I mean? I don't think.
Now I'm be calling you from jail like, Mike, what's up? Can you come see me?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Some money on my books.
Yeah, we got to do shit like that. Yeah, we had to, that goddamn, when you call talking about something, they breaking in the cars, they doing that all over the place, though. I guess that's the new,
Somebody
that's the new thing.
That too.
They doing that shit all over the place.
I thought that era was over, though. People breaking into people's cars, I thought that era was over. Like, I remember, when I was growing up, the kids that was in high school used to steal cars and stuff like that. That was the thing. Mm-hmm. But I thought that all that stuff, like breaking into cars and stealing cars, I thought that was over with.
Nah, the thing is, ain't nothing new. Things just going around in cycles because everybody can't hustle, everybody can't sell drugs, and people just gotta people got their hustles now. Now they hustles is breaking into cars and stealing people's packages. Now that's a big deal. You know what I mean? Petty theft and all
Stealing
that.
people's packages.
Yeah, people packages off their steps. When people get packages delivered to their house, they steal that stuff off people's steps now. You got people that they be having a whole operation going with that. They'll just drive around and just.
You know what? You right because one of the guys who cars almost got broken into, he said that he seen 2 different sets of cars.
Mm-hmm.
He seen 2 different sets of cars. Like it was a Benz truck and like a Benz 500 or something like that.
Mm.
And I was like, damn, niggas, them Benzes is breaking in people's cars and shit.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the.
So that must be a thing.
Yeah, that's going
like
all over the place. That's a new thing right now that's going on. They got the thing where they like touch the window and the whole window just like shatter and fall.
Yeah, somebody else was telling me that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so.
And you know what I heard else was the thing? People were stealing people Cadillac converters.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that for a while.
How you sit here and steal somebody Cadillac converter?
People got their hustles going on out here in the world. You know what I mean? People got their hustles going on. Like I said, that one. And you know, everybody gotta get in where they fit in. Like I said, everybody can't go sell drugs and it's so like they gonna find something, you know what I mean? People don't want to work, so they gonna find something to get into. That's why the whole, scamming and all that type of stuff. It's all the stuff that's just going around in circles. It's a cycle, that's all it is. But yeah, that I done lost my train of thought. It's something I wanted to ask you. I done lost my train of thought.
Take your time. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know there was like a thing there until I got my car broken into. Because I was like, they called my phone like, yo, your car got broken into. I'm like, what? Because I had left and got in the car with one of my other girlfriends and went to her house real fast before I came back to the club. And they called my phone while I was in the car with her. They're like, yo, somebody broke into your car. You got a white Infiniti? I said, yeah. They're like, your car got broken into. I'm like, damn. I had to get another ID, order all my credit cards over again. That was so irritating. I was so irked. Being in line at the driver's license place, sitting there for an hour and a half waiting to get my ID. Like, why didn't you just leave my ID?
I guess they need it. You know what I mean? No, they need it because you can't.
They took my wallet and left my pocketbook.
Yeah, because they probably looking for we trying to do some fraud. We trying to scam. You know what I mean? And what I figured out is they can't do nothing if they don't know the zip code. When you go, so you try to use somebody's card and they ask, what's the billing address, what's the zip code? You don't know the zip code.
Well, they got my ID.
Yeah, that's what they need. That's what they need your ID for. Chances are that's what they need your ID for.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I noticed that when somebody tried to use, I guess one of the chicks at the drive-thru probably took a picture of my card. That's why I don't use cards anymore, drive-thrus.
They took a picture of your card.
Yeah, she had to take a picture of the card because they tried to use their numbers. They tried to buy something online the same night. You get alert on your phone, suspicious activity, but it didn't go through because you don't have my zip code. When they ask you what the billing address is, you don't know what the billing address is. So you have no idea. So, yeah, so that's why it didn't happen. But I noticed that, you know what I mean? That's a new hustle, too. I mean, it's been going on for a while, you know what I mean? That's why when I go through drive-thrus, I use cash. And if they say they don't take cash, I just don't go there. I don't give nobody my card no more with no drive-thru.
You learned from your first experience, huh?
Yeah. I'm not doing that no more. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. So, yeah, that right there. And it had to be quick because she didn't have it for that long. She only had it in her hand. She had to because she had to, and then probably then know what I mean, you pay for it, then you just get the card back. But she probably just took a picture of the numbers because they tried to use it the same night. And I'm thinking like, how did somebody even get the number? Because I didn't even have a card. Only had a card for a few days. So how did somebody else when did somebody else even have other than me had a card?
So
it's when I went to drive.
It said somebody took money out your account or somebody tried to use your card?
No, somebody tried to use my card to buy on I think it was like try to buy shoes or something like that. You know what I mean? Online, try to buy some shoes or something like that. You get the alert that say suspicious. No, it just say suspicious activity. I guess if you trying to You probably don't know the zip code, so he's probably just guessing zip code because you don't know the billing address. Even though you got the numbers, you got the numbers, you still don't know the billing address. You don't know it. So yeah, that's what it was right there, and that's where I stopped. So for all out there, that's how a lot of y'all information is getting took. Y'all going through the drive-through and y'all ain't thinking twice about handing somebody y'all card. You know what I mean? Because people be like, how do people get identity get stolen and all that so easy? You know what I mean? People going through the drive-through, you just hand somebody your card and you ain't paying attention to what they doing with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just handing it to them. So that's why a lot of people, you know what I mean, stuff is getting stolen, you know what I mean, right there. Because think about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When did somebody else ever touch your card other than that?
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that right there is how that happening to most of y'all. Because when you think about it, when is somebody else these days? When is somebody else even touching your card? They even see your numbers. Y'all asses going through the drive-through damn near every day and just handing somebody your card. So yeah, that's what that is. So other than that, like you said.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that I'm going to jail, so y'all may not see me for a minute. Well, I might be going to jail. I don't know if I'm going to go to jail or rehab. So y'all might not see me for a minute.
Yeah, like you said, man, hopefully it all worked out for you. And that's the last thing. You'd be like, damn, I gotta do all the damn time. Because it's winter time now. You go to court in the winter time, and you get out in the damn winter time. Like I done missed the whole goddamn
summer.
Yeah, like what the fuck.
I mean, I'd rather be in jail in the winter time anyway too. This case took so long. It took long, but I'm gonna ask my lawyer if the judge can, give me like a couple of months to get my kids and stuff together and make sure my kids is cool before I, turn myself into jail. I don't know if they'll do it. I'm gonna ask. But I heard that somebody did that before. Asked the judge to give them to turn themselves in in a couple of months because they got a lot of stuff going on. And he did it. He actually did it.
Okay. Like I said, hopefully they'll just, like you say, will be best for you is rehab. So hopefully they just go and give you that, get that done. You get the help that you feel like you still need or whatever. Other than that, this ain't going to be that much longer of an episode. Like I said, this episode really wasn't too planned. You got something else you want to say after that, other than that?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not today.
Like you said, I ain't 100% sure when we put this episode up.
I might come back before I go to jail. I might come back next Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, so eventually we'll let y'all know how everything worked out. And if unfortunate, which I want everybody to pray for, that we get the best outcome. But you never know in life, so if worse does come to worse, we'll have a way to set up, for y'all to feel like y'all might want to support or something like that, So, yeah, if y'all want to, I guess, I don't know, donate money or write or something like that.
Yeah, most definitely can.
So,
I'll give my information, Mike.
Yeah, for the people that do, because, you kind of like ruin people real quick, so it's people that's really into you and care about what's going on with you, especially when you did that episode about rehab. A lot of people connected with that episode. I was like, damn, I didn't know as many people out there was all, I ain't gonna say fucked up, but they could relate to that.
Right.
But
I didn't know so many people going to rehab like that. It's so many places in the state of Pennsylvania for you just to go, even an inpatient rehab. I didn't know that. There's a lot of rehabilitations in Pennsylvania. Some is better than others, but it's still a lot.
Yeah, so hopefully you saying you come back next week and do another episode. And like you said, we'll have everybody there pray for you. Pray for it. We'll make sure we put this one out probably Well, I don't know if we could put this one out Sunday. We putting one out Saturday. This one will probably go out next week. It'll probably go like, not this Saturday coming up. Probably put this out like that next Saturday. You know what I mean? We'll do that. So, yeah. So, other than that, it's a wrap for this one. Like you said, you know what I mean? Want everybody to pray for, you know what I mean? We'll give you an update. And, but she said, I mean, hopefully she'll come back and do one more episode. But hopefully everything work out for the best. Once again, like, just thank y'all for all the success that we having. Because we really kind of like, God damn, this shit be unreal. So it be unreal sometimes. Think about starting the show in my damn house and it's doing so good. But like I said, please continue to like, rate, share, review, subscribe. Because we're trying to consolidate the plays, but y'all do that. Please continue to subscribe. We trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you know what I mean? So we close, but we need we need to get to 100,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? We are very close to 100,000. So please continue to subscribe. And it's a wrap for this one. You want to tell people bye or something like that?
All right, guys. I'm going to see y'all probably next week. I'm going to probably come back and talk to y'all before I go to my sentencing.
All right, so.
If not, I'll just talk to y'all when I come back. But thanks for all of you guys. If y'all have any questions, y'all can always ask in the comment box.
Yeah. We got to get the damn questions together because we told them anybody have questions for you to ask. So, yeah. We gotta get them questions together because we did say that people that wanted to ask you questions that they can feel free to ask. You know what I mean? Wherever they ask us questions at. So we got to get that. We got to get that together so we can answer some questions. But other than that, man, it's a wrap for this one. So, like I said, thanks for being here again. What's say third time show? Like I said, this is the fourth time. So
no problem. Anytime.
Yeah. All right. We done with this one. So it's a wrap. See y'all later.
If you really trying to grow, you gotta make the right decision. Cause the world is yours, you gotta get it. No love. No love.